Mahnoor Fatima. Welcome you on the YouTube channel. Our management staff and technicians work hard to collect the data, process the information, and present it in understandable manner. Most recent, accurate, and valuable information brought to enhance the knowledge of our viewers and reviewers. We deal with contents related to traveling, migration, and exertion of the world. The legal, ethical, demographic, and cultural aspects are also highlighted to reduce the invisible distance, disagreements, misunderstandings, and confusion in between different nations, countries, and civilization of the world. Introduction, History, and Statics of Immigration. Immigration is the international movement of people to country of which they are not natives, citizen, permanently settled, or naturalized residents. The immigrant is a person who comes to a country to take up permanent residence. The term immigration was coined in the 17th century referring to non-warlike population movement between the emerging nation states. Commuters, tourists, and other short term stays in a destination country do not fall under the definition of immigration or migration. However, the seasonal labor immigration is sometimes considered with legal status in destination country. When people cross the national borders during their migration, they are called migrants or immigrants as per the perspective of the destination country. In contrast, from the definition of the country from which they leave, they are called immigrants or outmigrants. The economic element is major driving factor that motivate the immigrants. Immigration on average has a positive economic effect on the native population. The elimination of barriers to migration would have profound effect on the world GDP, which estimates of gain ranging between 67 till 147% for the scenarios in which 37 till 53% of the developing countries workers migrate to the developed countries. Reducing the barriers to labor mobility between developing and developed countries would be one of the most efficient tools to control poverty. Positive net immigration can soften the demographic dilemma in the aging global. The research data provide mixed findings regarding correlation between immigration and crime worldwide. But in United States, the immigrant either has no or least impact on the crime rate. The country of origin matters for speed and depth of immigrant assimilation, adjustment, adaptation, but that there is considerable assimilation overall both first and second generation immigrants. Research studies found and extensive evidence of discrimination against foreign-born and minority population in criminal justice, business, the economy, housing, healthcare, media, and politics in the United States and Europe. Statics of immigration. The global population of immigrants has grown since 1990 but has remained constant at around 3% of the world population. As of 2015, the number of international migrants has reached 244 millions worldwide, which reflects a 41% increase since 2000. One third of the world's international migrants are living in just 20 countries. The largest number of international migrants live in the United States with 19% of the world's total. Germany and Russia host 12 million migrants each, taking the second and third place in the countries with most migrants worldwide. Saudi Arabia hosts 10 million migrants, followed by the United Kingdom 9 million and United Arab Emirates 8 million. In most part of the world, migration occurs between countries that are located within the same major area between 2000 and 2015. Asia added more international migrants than any other major area in the world while gaining 26 million. Europe added the second largest with about 20 million in 2015. The number of international migrants below age of 20 reached 37 million while 177 million are between the ages of 20 and 64. International migrants living in Africa were youngest with a median age of 29, followed by Asia 35 years and Latin America Caribbean 36 years. While migrants were older in North America 42 years, Europe 43 years and Oceania 44 years. In 2015, nearly half 43% of all international migrants originate in Asia and Europe was the birthplace of second largest number of migrants to 25% followed by Latin America 15%, In 2015, India has the largest diaspora in the world, 16 million people, followed by Mexico, 12 million, and Russia, 11 million. Features and purpose of immigration. Immigration offers diversity, multiculturalism, economic opportunities, as well as save life. Immigration can also change socio-economic foundation and demographics. It can pave way for human trafficking and unregulated immigration, resulting in concern about national identity and state sovereignty. Immigrant is the permanent residency in between the international defined and declared borders. Migration can occur within the borders of the same country or cross international borders. Immigration occurs when a person crosses the border and becomes a permanent resident in another country. Effects of immigration. Effects of immigration. The research studies show that immigration leads to more innovation, a better educated workforce, greater occupational specialization, better matching of skills with jobs, and higher overall economic productivity. Immigration also has a net positive effect on combined federal, state, and local budget. The current global estimate is that there were around 281 million international migrants in the world in 2020, which equates to 3.6% of the global population. Overall, the estimated number of international migrants has increased over the 5 decades. One of the biggest obstacles refugees and migrant parents report is raising their children in a new, unfamiliar culture. Parents often find that children are quickly Americanized, which may be at odds with their own culture. Additionally, kids tend to pick up English much faster than their parents. The classes of immigrants. There are five primary classes of persons seeking permanent residence: family sponsored, employment based, diversity, immigrants, and refugees. Types of immigration. The main types of immigration statuses are naturalized citizen, landed immigrants, permanent residents, non immigrant residents, undocumented residents, refugee class resident, asylum applicant, status labor work permit or work visa holder, lawful permanent resident, conditional permanent resident, family sponsored visitor, family class resident, self petitioner, special immigrant, juvenile status, war victims, deprived and stateless population. Advantages for destination country. Developing countries benefit from remittance, reduction of unemployment, migrants bring back skills, contacts, and other useful tools. It has advantages of home country: loss of financial and informational wealth, loss of skilled labor, negative effect on children. Thanks for watching the video and sparing your precious time. Subscribe our channel to obtain more information about immigration, traveling, and touring around the world. Mahnur Fatma, your host, requests to close the video. See you soon in our next video with new information. Take care and bye for now.